Today on TNT Big Show, thank you, Shawn, we are going to talk about Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and whether it's going to be the breakout hit that the series needs. All today on TNT Big Show. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is TNT Big Show, and this is me, Lynn Tackett.
And it's me, Shawn.
Welcome to TNT Big Show, and if you like our content, please hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell, and help us with the algorithm by watching the whole video. You'll find out some interesting stuff, and it just helps us with the algorithm. Leave a like if you like the video, leave a comment, I want to hear from you, and that'll help with the algorithm. You can also put it in one of your save lists, or share it on social media, or share it with your friends. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2 are probably my favorite action RPGs of all time. And they're in the top 3 favorite RPGs, period, of all time. Monolith Soft are masters at crafting unique combat with great gameplay, a wonderful lore, and great storytelling with just absolutely knockout characters.
Yep.
The first 2 Xenoblade games have some of my favorite characters ever in any video game. Now, whether it's Shulk, Fiora, Melia, Rhine, Ricky, Rex, Tora, Poppy, Pyra, Mithra, Nia, Zeke, Jen, Malos. I mean, you want to just talk about a cast of characters that will just stick with you. I have no doubt that the new cast will be just as good. They look great and appealing already. We gotta get to it. How do we think the game will do with critics and with fans? First off, critics. The first Xenoblade got a 92 on the Wii, but it got an 89 on the Switch. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 got an 84. Highly underrated though, and I'm sorry, just because it was too anime-ish. Brother.
I think the third one will do the same thing.
It looks more like the first one, and I think it's going to be an 88 to a 90, because...
I'm still going to say 84.
Think so?
Yeah, I got no offense. Have I ever been wrong? The video game media never proves me wrong, because you know they're going to be out there. You know, I don't like this game. It's too grindy. It's too Japanese. You know, like GameSpot. I say an 84. I honestly hope you're right, but the video game media these days never proves me wrong.
He's right. Here's hoping that he's wrong this time, though.
I do too. I hope I'm wrong.
I think what they may find troubling is the combat. It changes in every Xenoblade game. Video game critics nowadays and quote-unquote journalists like games to pretty much hold their hand and stuff.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
This is not going to be like that. Neither were the first 2.
I know.
So I'm still going to say 88 to a 90, but yeah.
I'm saying 84.
Next up is sales, where I think it will do better. The second one is heading towards 2.5 million, but that's after 5 years. It still sells, especially on the eShop, but I wish Nintendo would bring it back out in physical form.
I do too.
But I could see this one selling between 3.4 to 3.8 million. Maybe 4 million, because this game just looks very appealing. People don't mind the art style. The combat is easier to understand, and it's unique. Like, you get to combine characters together to form a super being and stuff. So I could see this being a hit. I think it could sell 2 million by the end of the year, easily.
And I will say this, I'm making a bold prediction. I think it could sell in its lifetime 5 million copies.
It could.
Why are you saying that, Shawn? And I'll tell you why. I think one game, every game, there's always a game changer in a lot of games, you know, and stuff.
Yeah.
I think the one game that changed people on role-playing games is Pokemon Arceus Legends.
Oh, Legends Arceus? Yeah.
Yes. I think because of that game, more and more people are going to be susceptible to games like Xenoblade, and I think the third, and I'm not picking on the second one. I'm not. In a sense of a way, I can understand, well, why not the second one, Shawn? Because of the blades. There's so many. People may consider that kind of overwhelming.
Yeah.
The third one doesn't do that. They got back to the basics, like Michelle said, of the first one. I think that's going to be a big plus for this game. I could see it selling in its lifetime 5 million copies. I really do. I think Pokemon Legends Arceus broke the door down for people to finally get into RPGs more.
Yeah, that's completely true. But I think it could definitely reach 4 million easily.
Yeah.
But like Shawn said, it may reach 5 million.
That's what I'm saying. I know I'm taking a bold step here, but honestly, I think, like I said, the Switch is over 100 million now. I don't mean to put you on the spot, Michelle, but how much is Pokemon Arceus at right now, the Legends?
About 13 million.
You know, a role-playing game. Like, Shawn, it's Pokemon. This is not your really, this is kind of more on the line, I would say, of like, Xenoblade Chronicles. Yeah. This is kind of more like a mainstream role-playing game. And yet, it sold 13 million copies. I think this is going to knock down the door for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I really think this thing could sell at least 5 million in its lifetime.
I just hope the game gets good enough the way Kirby did. Kirby may not have got the best reviews, but it got great reviews. And I hope that Xenoblade 3 gets the same.
I do too.
So that way people will be like, oh, okay, we can check it out. But look at how big Kirby is now.
I know, but even if it don't get great, let's just say it don't.
Right.
Look at Nintendo Switch Sports.
Yeah.
Reviews mean nothing.
There are people who still hold on to that.
But anyway, I think Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is going to be big.
Yeah.
And honestly, I am just going to call it right now. I think it is going to be a shame that a lesser quality game like Elden Ring is going to win Game of the Year over it. I think it's sad.
Yeah. The media just loves From Software.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, if Xenoblade 3 puts everything together, it really should win Game of the Year. This is Monolith Soft at their full strength with Takahashi at the helm. I think that's what a lot of people forget, and still Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was a great game, but it was made by one of the smaller offshoot teams. He was the executive producer, but it wasn't made by Takahashi's team.
And this is a game unlike not even Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And Michelle and I have talked about this. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 started out as a Wii U game.
Yeah.
This is a Switch title.
Yeah.
Built from the ground up on the Switch.
Yep.
You know, like Monster Hunter Rise.
Yeah.
And look what happened with that hoss.
Yep.
I mean, this is a powerhouse. It's really showing the true power and capabilities of the Switch, and which it's going to be just a bigger, like Breath of the Wild 2 is over Breath of the Wild. And it's going to be just a bigger game. I think you're really going to see, it's in its 5th year, the true power of the Switch with this game.
Yeah.
I really do.
Because a lot of people are like, wow, the enemies stay on the screen. Like, the blades of grass don't disappear now, and they just look so detailed together. The enemies move so fluid.
Yeah.
The gameplay is faster paced.
Exactly, yeah.
So, yeah, it's really pushing the Switch hardware.
It really is. I think you're going to see the true power of the Switch with this game.
Yeah, I
really do.
Because last time, Monolith Soft, some of the developers made Zelda help with Breath of the Wild. Mm-hmm. This time, there's a lot of people from Monolith Soft helping with Breath of the Wild, too.
That's what I mean.
And I think it's because Nintendo wants them to help maximize the game in length, graphics, and things like that.
And like I said, it's a Switch title. Breath of the Wild 2 is a Switch title.
Yeah.
But it looks too good. That's the Switch, baby.
Yeah.
That's the Switch. And wait till you see Xenoblade Chronicle 3 in all its full glory. But this can't be the Switch. It can't be. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
more powerful than people give it credit for.
Yeah. And I will say this, concerning the fact that it's using old tech, it's pretty dang impressive what they're able to do with this game.
Yes, it is.
I can't wait for it. It's my most anticipated game of the year. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 launches on July 29th.
I keep expecting Michelle to say, we got to wait all the way to September or October for this one. It's coming out in July. So, wow. It's not much longer of a wait, folks. Just about, what, month and a half?
Yeah,
a month and a half,
I'm excited. Well, about 2 months, 8 weeks, but still, that's not bad.
Not bad, no.
So, ladies and gentlemen, be ready. Please give the first 2 games a try. You may end up really liking them.
Exactly. Because they're just great, wonderful titles. And I tell you what, Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3, and X. You have to count X, too.
And Torna.
They're the new Final Fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
They just are. Final Fantasy is not what it used to be. This is the new Final Fantasy. It just is. It's far better.
Yep. This is Michelle Lynn Tackett.
And this is Shawn.
Have a good one. Thank you all for enjoying the video, and thanks to our Patreons for supporting us. You guys help make this video possible. And you can also join our Patreon if you want for as little as $1 a month. You can get things like Jack's Joke of the Week, which will be up later today. You can also join our Reddit, which is TNTEgames. And you can also join our Discord, which is TNT Big Show -3665. And that's not all. We have an Instagram, we have TikTok, and we have a WordPress blog. Thank you all for supporting us so much, and have a wonderful day.